You wake up feeling great. Today's going to be a fantastic day. Then you remember you have to talk to your boss, pay a bill, do a presentation. Ooh, suddenly the day doesn't seem so bright anymore. Does this sound like you? Well, this too shall pass. The best way to tackle it is by remembering something from your childhood. Remember the cozy nights tucked in your bed, listening to fantastical stories? Every night you'd drift into your dreams with tales of brave knights and mystical creatures. Stories full of adventure, treasure, and happily ever afters. Ah, those were the days. Well, let's go back to those days. Not just any day, but the days you spent slaying dragons.
Yeah,
We said slaying dragons. Once upon a time, in a world full of dragons, knights, and magic, there was a child who believed their biggest challenge was surviving bedtime. Every night you'd drift into your dreams with tales of brave knights and mystical creatures, stories full of adventure, treasure, and happily ever afters. But little did you know, the real adventure wasn't out there in some fairy tale kingdom. It was right here in your own mind. That's where your dragons roamed. Oh yeah. Each night, you'd battle fierce dragons, cunning trolls, and mischievous fairies. You swung your cardboard sword, deflected arrows of laughter, and fearlessly fought against monsters under your bed. You were a warrior, a protector of your realm, and your bravery knew no bounds. One day, a wise storyteller visited your town and shared a tale of a mighty dragon whose fiery breath could melt mountains and whose scales were as hard as diamonds. The dragon's name was Self-Doubt. You see, the real adventure wasn't out there in some fairy tale kingdom. It was right here in your own mind, and that's where your dragons roam. Wait, what? What's that sound? Someone trying to sneak in your house in the middle of the night? Better check. It's just the wind. Back to the story. You imagined facing this colossal beast, its eyes blazing with doubt and fear, its teeth sharp as knives, whispering, "You're not good enough. You'll never succeed." Can you hear that? They're trying to scare you away. But you stand firm. You won't let this dragon defeat you. Each time you felt like giving up, you remembered the countless battles you had already won. The clumsy stumbles, the scraped knees, the times you fell off your bike, even the dragon fights. You got back up each time, didn't you? Because deep down you knew that getting back up was the only option. You may not have realized it at the time, but in winning those battles against dragons, you learned something very important. You learned to be resilient. You learned that even when things seemed impossible, you could keep going. You learned that fear and doubt couldn't stop you from achieving your goals. Years went by. Grew up, got a job, found love, maybe even started a family of your own. Life was good. But then, bam, adulthood hit you. Suddenly you were facing dragons of a different kind. Bills, deadlines, the pressure to succeed. And they weren't just any dragons. These were dragons that could make you feel like giving up, like you weren't good enough. But who are you? You're the child who refused to give up, who picked themselves up after every fall, who fought against monsters both real and imagined. You're the young adult who faced their fears head-on, who didn't let society's expectations hold them back, who dared to dream big and pursue their passions. You're the person you've been all along. Remember that? The moral of the story isn't that dragons don't exist or that you can avoid them. It's that the dragons you face today are the same ones you faced as a child. But now, you've got the tools to defeat them. The treasure isn't out there in some fairy tale land. It's within you. The treasure is your own belief in yourself. So get up. Slay your dragons and don't wait for your fairy tale to come to life. Create it. Be the hero in your own story because you've been a fighter all along. Are you ready? Like this video if you're ready to be the hero in your own life. Subscribe to our channel for more stories that inspire you to rise and shine.